That was fun.
And watch The View weekdays on ABC.
Oh, Louise, you can't be sick. Really, you can't. Just pretend it isn't happening. Okay, then you tell me what we're gonna do about the 2, 4, 5 places you're committed to babysit between now and 7 o'clock. Louise, that's 5 mothers who aren't gonna be able to vote because you aren't gonna be there as we promised.
Mary, listen. Find out where she is and tell her to stay there until we can get a replacement for her.
Hey, Jill, where are the hand cards?
Out in the hall.
Oh, come on. What did you put them out there for?
Are you at the Steiners now? Okay, sit tight, and we're gonna send a replacement over there. I don't know who, Louise. The Wizard of Oz.
You may recall I suggested securing a backup babysitter.
Yes, Georgia?
David Rubin. If he doesn't have basketball practice, I know will cover for us.
Oh, terrific. He's at the Steiners,
Okay.
3rd on the list.
All right.
Mary, who's card in the 43rd?
List's on the desk.
Somebody get that
Got
phone.
it. Ryan headquarters.
Hi, Jillian Coleridge calling from Ryan.
I don't believe it. What's going on down there?
What's the matter?
Hold on. Jose's car is broken down with 5 passengers, all over 70, on their way to vote at PS 451.
Where's he at?
Where are you, Jose? Claremont in the Drive.
All right, tell him I'm on my way.
Bob's on his way. Right.
Where are my keys?
Yes. I love you. Wonderful.
I'm beginning to think that half our volunteers are working for Vince Bogardus.
Some of us don't think that's very funny.
Hey, mate, how's it going?
Oh, I think it's going well. Oh, in the course of this afternoon, I think I have seen everyone I know in Riverside. And supposedly they were all on their way to vote for Frank. Oh, let's hope so.
Well, I'm glad to see you.
Mwah. Your dad is up at the corner newsstand, and he's running out of 10-point leaflets, so I'm going to bring some up to him. Is there anything else you want me to do?
Oh, Mother, you look like you're ready to drop.
Listen, David's gonna cover all the babysitting. Hi, Mary.
I love him.
Great.
Oh, well, Patsy dang, how are you?
Ryan, I'm very well. It's so good to see you.
Yes.
Mary,
Yes, Patsy.
there are still a lot of rumors around.
Huh? About what?
Frank's condition. What exactly do we tell people when they ask if he's still sick?
You ask them if they came to the rally on Friday night and saw him wheel himself out on that stage. You ask them if they've read his 10 points for the neighborhood and if they understand that he's practically killing himself to get in shape so that he can make those things happen and be the best councilman that Riverside ever had. I mean, what do they want from him, Mother? The guy's done enough.
Mary, you're worn out. You're beginning to take all of this very personally. In any event, it isn't Patsy's fault, now is it?
Patsy, I'm sorry.
It's been a long day. There's no problem.
It's just so strange after everything that's happened, after the months of hard work and planning. Mother, it's out of our hands now. In a matter of hours, we're gonna know if Frank's been elected. Oh, darling.
Resolution.
Ryan, I want you all to myself.
But there's one problem.
I want to keep my baby.
Greenlee starts the new year with a secret.
You have to promise. Ryan will never find out about this. I owe you. This is our secret.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet. Look what the new year brings. A new love.
I want to hold you.
I want that too.
And
She swore that she wouldn't tell John that Cody's the father of my baby.
a new beginning. You ready?
Stop!
But will the truth come out?
Stop this wedding.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Do your storage containers and lids let you down when you try to store a tiny bit more? Now you have to find a bigger one and a lid that fits. There's got to be a better way. Introducing WOW, the new interchangeable mix and match storage system that always has room for more. Storing food is not a chore because WOW is easy to use and easy to store. Here's why. Every container is also a lid, so you can use each piece as a bottom or a top. And our universal quick snap seal lets you mix and match with every size container, so you can keep filling above the rim and always customize the perfect one. With 4 different sizes, the possibilities are endless. Wow holds a kitchen full of food, but nests neatly together, taking up less space than a blender. It's perfect for desserts. Never squash the tops again. Just mix and match. Anyone can do that. Add 1 more scoop, piece, or slice without ever searching for a lid that fits. Even keep foot-long subs fresh, fast, and easy. Plus, they're microwavable, freezer, and dishwasher safe. Never search for a bigger container and a lid that fits again. Order now and receive 10 small-size containers, 5 medium-size containers, 4 large-size containers, and this bonus extra large container. That's 20 containers, all for only $19.95. But wait, order now and we'll double your order free. That's right, you get 40 Wow containers. And there's still more. Call now and get a second 40-piece set free. Just pay separate processing and handling. But we're not done. Now you can eliminate spills, keep flavors in and odors out with our optional deluxe Fresh Lock tabs. They're guaranteed to withstand punishment, yet open with the touch of a finger. You get the entire 80-piece Wow container system, an incredible $100 value for only $19.95. Wow! Order now!
To order Wow containers for just $19.95 plus processing and handling, call 1-800-399-1058. That's 1-800-399-1058, or you can visit us online at wowcontainers.com. Order now.
What can I do to help?
Oh, nothing. It's done. Oh, don't you look pretty?
So do you.
It's a night for the wearing of the grave.
It is, it is. I am so excited. My stomach is in knots.
Oh, me too. Is Jack coming over tonight?
Yes. And there was something I wanted to ask you to do for me.
If I can.
He was a little reluctant to come. Mainly, I think, because of Da and Bob.
What about Frank?
Well, Jack and Frank have had a couple of chances to talk to each other over at the hospital. And Jack's willing to admit that the $6,500 was Frank's. And Frank's going to concede that Jack was just trying to do his job. But I think they both made the effort because of me.
Well, glad for that.
Do you think Doc could do the same? I mean, I know he can't quite bring himself to be friends with Jack. Not yet, anyway. But if he could manage a little more than finale.
Well, there's no doubt where you got the chin. I'll speak to him.
Oh, thank you.
I promise that he'll be civil, but oh, darling, don't count on much more.
Oh, but I wish there was some way that they could spend some more time together. They'd have to like each other eventually.
Why? Because you like both of them. No, darling. What exactly is the nature of your feelings for Mr. Finelli these days?
I'm in love with him.
Are you now?
Yes. And I don't know what to do about it.
What do you mean?
He's asked me to go on a trip. Oh, Mother, the most wonderful trip. After election and before Christmas, driving down the Mississippi Valley.
And what'd you say to him?
I said no.
Well, I guess it's the most sensible thing, don't you think?
Oh, I don't know. I love him. And I know he loves me. As much as Jack can let himself love anybody, that is. He hasn't said so, but I know he does. He's so careful with me, Mother, and so honest, painfully honest when he doesn't have to be. He said that he won't marry me, and he means it. At the moment, anyway. But I know he has so much more to share with me, more than he has with anybody else in the world. And I think it's because I am younger, and that he got involved with me before he got his defenses up. Oh, I don't know. Whatever it is, I trust him. So, why am I afraid to go to bed with him?
Well, that's not a surprising thing, you know, considering the way you've been brought up. I mean, the way we feel around here about love and marriage.
For the girls. I mean, Pat's more or less in love. And in and out of how many beds, Mother? And what does Da say about it? Pat's sowing his wild oats all over New York City. That's what he says. And trying to look stern while he's saying it.
Father is not all that casual about it.
We're not talking about Pat anyway. The thing is, up till now, I've never had to worry about this before. But with Jack, it's different. I want him to touch me, Mother. And I want his arms around me. I want to touch him. And at the same time, I have all these feelings about the one person who's important enough to share my life with me. The person I want to make love with. And I don't know how much of my life Jack's going to share.
Well, all I can say, I can share my experiences with you. I've never been to bed with anybody but your father. I never expect to. And I wouldn't want it any other way.
Really?
Of course, I was Maeve Cleary in Ireland growing up during the war, and you're Maeve Ryan. Mary Ryan. Get you mixed up with me sometimes, darling. New York City, 1975. In the 30 years that are between us, there's more things that have happened in this world, more things that have changed than any of the 30 years in history. But there's some things that don't change, Mary. And one of them is that when anything important is given away too easily or too casually, it ceases to be important to the people concerned. And when that thing is physical love between a man and a woman, oh, it's a terrible loss, I think.
Mother, did you and Doug go to bed together before you were married?
We did not. But let me tell you something. I walked out of my kitchen with a hole in my sweater and the steam from the potato water in my hair, and to meet Matt Ryan's cousin from America who had been on leave from the army, and he smiled at me across the room. And I went over to him to shake his hand. And I can tell you that was one of the 2 or 3 times in my life when I went weak in the knees. And then we sat around the kitchen eating bacon and potatoes, him telling us about his boxing career, which had been cut short by the war. And now you have to remember that your da was touted as being the champion of New York City. But all the thought that was in my head was how I was going to arrange to have him touch me again. And the next 5 days was all confusion with a lot of kissing and touching. And I remember the day before he left to go back to duty, we lay all one afternoon by the stream in the pasture of my uncle's place. But we didn't make love. And then he went away to Normandy. And when he came back, 3 weeks later, we were married. And on the night of my wedding, I had no clear idea of how, but I knew that what I wanted more than anything else in the world was for John Ryan to love me. And he did. And he has ever since. And my body is his and his is mine. And how in the world, girl, could anybody else ever have been a part of that?
Oh, Mother.
Mary, you'll do what's best for Mary Ryan. I know you will. I know you will. I know you will. Now, if you want to see your brother before the party, you better get over to the hospital. Come on. And I'll speak to your father.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, my love.
Goodbye.
John?
Yeah.
Can I see you for a minute?
Sure.
Oh, you look beautiful. want to win by 10,000 votes.
Yes, but isn't to have a nice solid sound to it?
Oh, the place looks wonderful.
Ah, doesn't it, though?
Hello, Jill. Hello, Dee.
Dee, don't you love Jillian's dress? Oh, I must say one thing. This has got to be the most good-looking political organization in New York City.
Excuse me, I want to say hello to Johnny.
Hey, Jill, you just come from headquarters?
Charlie Ferris has been on 3 different phones trying to get some early returns.
He's absolutely taken over. I've had to retrench.
Well, Georgia, wouldn't you rather be here? Yeah, I mean, come on. Hey, you two.
Hey.
You'll never guess. 5 minutes before the polls were going to close, 27 members of the Golden Age Center showed up to vote for Frank. I mean, they even organized their own carpool.
How about that, huh?
I knew about it. I had to keep Georgia from reorganizing.
Oh, yeah, I brought a bag of donuts in this morning.
Jill, when do we get those results on the TV?
Probably right about now.
I better turn it on.
Oh, come on. I want to watch this.
Okay.
Can't believe it's really
We've been moving for this a long time, Mary.
Oh, honey, years and years.
I want him to win this so bad.
I know you do.
I mean, it's so important to us. And if he comes off tonight, well, we can get a congressional seat next year.
Bob.
Yeah, I know. We shouldn't be talking about that now before we win tonight. You know, Mary, it's been pretty hairy for us lately. I'm kind of sorry if I've been a little edgy lately about things.
Things like finale.
Yeah.
It's all right. We're still buddies.
All right, everybody, I think we're going to get some local results. Quiet. Everybody, listen. Quiet.
In this off-year election, the few races for local office are underscored by New York City's current crisis. 2 seats on the city council have been vacated during the past year due to illness and to accident. And the special primaries and subsequent campaigns for these seats have generated a lot of community interest. In Queens, where Ned Bolton and Carmine DeZenzo campaigned all summer in a series of heated confrontations, Bolton leads DeZenzo in early returns by about 1,100 votes. Reports from the west side of Manhattan, where the vote will be coming in quickly now, show Vince Bogardus with 3,123 votes. Frank Ryan with 1,946. But it's too early to be conclusive.
Hey, everybody, hold it down. That's nothing to get excited about. Now, come on, hold it down. Listen to me. Listen to me. Now, we expected this to happen. Now, Frank's district's all going to come in late. And as soon as we get the Riverside and the districts to the north and the south, I can promise you he's going to lead old Vince by about 7 to 1. Everybody, relax. Enjoy yourself. Johnny, we're just getting the TV set warmed up.
Is that true?
I hope so.
Let's go get Frank, okay? Come on.
I wonder what happens if Frank loses the election.
Excuse me, Dee.
You know, I think you're going to lose him. That's exactly what's going to happen, Jill. Poor, poor Jill. All that hard work, and it's all going to go right down the drain. I really wish I could say I was sorry for you. I love it.
15 seconds with Laura Wright.
The top 3 must-have in your wardrobe. Well, a gray pair of jeans, a great white T-shirt, and a brown belt and boots. You're always okay, no matter where you're going.
Catch Laura Wright on General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
People all around the country are sharing their success stories about losing weight and living healthier with Nutrisystem.
Here goes. I lost 93 pounds. I'm probably the smallest I've been since junior high school. Nutrisystem gave me those tools when I decided I was ready.
It taught me about portion size, and it's a lifestyle that I can continue.
You mean you don't have to eat that food for the rest of your life? And I'm like, well, it's delicious, and I keep it on hand, but no.
The new Nutrisystem features deliciously prepared, chef-inspired meals that are unlike any diet food you've tasted. With transition plans that help you do it on your own, so you'll not only lose weight, you'll learn how to keep it off. Visit Nutrisystem.com and get your first 7 days free, delivered right to your door with our money-back gourmet guarantee. It's time to say hooray you and join the weight loss revolution.
This is my body now. I feel better than I've ever felt in my whole life.
Lose weight and gain a smile.
The new Nutrisystem. Start today with America's #1 home delivery weight loss company.
This is Erica, your average complicated 30-something in therapy with a not-so-average therapist, Dr. Tom. His specialty, time travel therapy. After 2 years, it's time for phase 2. Now she's running from the law, rescuing her family, and getting glimpses of her future. Am I dead? It's not always easy being Erica. Premieres Wednesday, January 26th at 11, only on SoapNet.
Hi, Dee. How's it going?
Behind, in case you haven't heard.
I'm sorry. The night's young, isn't it? Mary around?
She's not here. See you later.
Excuse me, darling, but this is your chance.
What are you talking about?
Look who just came in.
Finelli.
Not Finelli. Your good daughter's fine, dear friend, Jack.
I haven't had a thing to eat. I was working my...
Got it.
I'll try.
Thank you.
I haven't been on your life.
Sniffing around for a story.
Oh, now, Jack. How are you? Good to you come.
Hello, Mr. Ryan. Good to see you.
How about a drink? Give him a drink.
Beer.
Listen now. Bob and Mary are off to the hospital to bring the candidate here for his little party. They should be back in a little while.
That's great. Been a long day for you?
I was up at the crack of dawn. But I'll tell you something. I don't feel it at all.
Hey, you're smart to stay in shape. Look. Mary tells me you jog 3 or 4 times a week?
Well, I'll tell you. I never got out of the habit. You see, when I was fighting, I used to make it around Central Park in less than an hour. Of course, I wouldn't want to do that now. I mean, not for time. You know what I mean.
You fought welterweight?
Right.
In the 30s?
38, 39.
Barney Ross. Henry Armstrong.
That's it. You know, I'll tell you. It was really Jimmy McLaren that turned me on to fighting.
Best boxer pound for pound ever tied on a glove.
Yeah. How would you know that when him and Barney were trading the title year for year? You must not have even been born.
How could I care about boxing and not know it?
Yeah. Well, listen. Thanks for coming by. And if you'll excuse me, I have to make a call to campaign headquarters.
Sure.
It's good to see you. Oh, excuse me, I didn't hurt you.
No, not at all.
Good. Wish us luck.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
When the visitors arrived, they said they came in peace. They lied. All new ABC Tuesday.
Everything that has happened since their arrival has been plotted against us. They're changing us for breeding. Humans think they're building their future, but they're digging their own graves. I will take you down.
No one can comprehend the magnitude of what is coming.
ABC's V. They return Tuesday at 9/8 Central on ABC.
There's one thing I'll eat any time of day. From dawn till sunset, I'll never walk away. Blueberry pancakes.
Bisquick. Pancake lovers unite.
Little Owen wanted to play, but his nose was raw and sore. And common tissue made it burn even more. New Puffs Plus lotion is more soothing than common tissue, and it delivers twice the moisturizers to your nose versus the next leading lotion tissue. And those in need deserves Puffs Plus lotion indeed. When you prefer a lotion-free tissue, try Puffs Ultra Soft and Strong.
I'm Sarah from New York. I lost 30 pounds.
I'm Matt from Colorado. I lost 54 pounds.
I'm Allison from Texas, and I lost 40 pounds. Hydroxycut really works.
New Proclinical Hydroxycut. Lose weight. Start now.
A New Year's resolution.
Ryan, I want you all to myself.
But there's one problem.
I want to keep my baby.
Greenlee starts the new year with a secret.
You have to promise. Ryan will never find out about this. I owe you. This is our secret.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet. Look what the new year brings. A new love.
I want to hold you.
I want that too.
And
she swore that she wouldn't tell John that Brody's the father of my baby.
a new beginning. You ready?
Stop!
But will the truth come out?
Stop this wedding.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
15 seconds with Cassie DePaiva.
The top 3 items in Blair's wardrobe have got to be high heels. I can't be a bitch in flats. I can't feel sexy without a nice bra. And a rip-away dress always works in those special hot scenes.
Catch Cassie DePaiva on One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet. People are talking about All My Children's Annie and JR. Shirley Haggard posted on Facebook, a perfect match. And Karen Traffic in Menezes agrees. Yes, 2 peas in a scheming pod. Jason Black thinks JR loves power, control, and Annie loves to be in the arm of someone who has those qualities. Sally Gooden adds, they are both ruthless and fight for what they want, no matter who they hurt. And Naomi Carson-Corinthos concludes, they are the hottest. People are talking about All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
Just wait till the Spanish boat comes in.
It'll all turn around then, right? Excuse me. Hello, Ryan.
Did you pay me for that drink?
Oh, yeah, Charlie. Excuse me. That's Charlie Ferris. You want to shut up a minute? Yeah, sure. Right, Charlie? Well, we didn't think it'd be as close as this, no. Oh, just take it easy, Charlie. Frank is going to win. You know that. Right. Well, I'll do that. Fine. So long.
Don't tell me.
That's all right. Things aren't bad at all. He was just expecting Frank to be winning by a landslide, and he's not. That's all. He's not going to lose.
Oh, of course I know that. We just have to wait and see. That's all.
Don't worry about it.
Just don't worry about it at all. Really.
He's not out of it by any means.
No, don't worry. Look, we're going to have him home with us, and that's the most important thing, right?
Oh, don't I know that? I've been cleaning that room for days.
And we're going to have him all to ourselves, and we're going to get him back on his feet again, right? That's what counts.
Of course, we have that to look forward to, no matter what, but I can keep hoping the best for Frank, that he'll come home councilman.
Of course, that's what we all want.
Yes, sweet.
Listen, JP, things are cooling off. Maybe we should regale him with a song.
Let's save a song. Let's save a song. We may need it later.
Let's hear it, huh? Even if we don't win this one, we gave him one hell of a fight. Hi, Dee. Hi, Mama. Hey, sport. How are you, guy? Hi.
You know, Dee was just saying, and I think she's right, that the most important moment here is when you're coming home. But we're gonna win anyway.
Oh, Frank, you should see what we did with your room. It's so cozy and cute.
Quiet, everybody! Quiet! This may be it. Shh, quiet. Yes. Come on. Shh.
We're ready now for an update on some hotly contested local races where candidates have been running neck and neck. Until this hour, it's been difficult to determine which way some of these races would go. But ABC News is now ready to project some winners. There are a number of local races that have attracted extra interest in this area.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.